My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of The Stuff. And I knew nothing about this movie. I was just hoping for a weird, practical effects heavy movie, and I enjoyed it. I do wish it was better though. So let's begin talking about the cast. And Michael Moriarty, Scott Bloom, Andrea Markovaki, and Garrett Morris all do a perfectly fine job. But Paul Sorvino was the standout. I loved how over the top he was. And I do love how this entire movie is started because this one dude sees this white stuff coming out of the ground and he just decides to eat it. Like, the first scene of this movie is hilarious, and there are a few other moments that got me laughing. It's not a movie that takes itself too seriously, but I think it's very effective on a psychological level about how we don't know what we put in our bodies. Whenever we eat something, we are blindly trusting whatever company is providing it. And that's just a really unnerving thought. There's also an aspect of this movie of people losing themselves and just becoming really weird and obsessed with this stuff. And I thought that was a real highlight. There was one scene where Jason is stuck in this gas tank as it's about to be filled with this stuff, and I thought that moment was tense. And the practical effects of this movie are good. I do wish we got more of them, but they are good. I think my biggest issue with this movie is that it never goes as big as you would like it to. Like, it doesn't really escalate well, and by the time you get to the end, you're just like, really? That's it? That was the big climax? It's rather underwhelming, and the very final scene is just baffling, I say. Like, you know how, like, in The Fly, um, Seth Bundle gets progressively worse throughout the movie until you get this finale that is just disgusting. Or The Blob, where this scene gets bigger and bigger, and you don't really get anything here, and it's just frustrating. I feel like they held back on the whole, and the movie is very bizarrely edited. Like, it feels like a movie that got tons of moments cut down in post and it becomes distracting. Like, there's a scene where all these characters are in a factory and there's a room filled with dead bodies. And then there's two characters getting chased by the stuff. And the way this scene is put together is just beyond messy and it just doesn't flow well at all. There's also a scene at a motel that feels like it's missing a bunch of buildup, and it's just, it feels like a movie that the studio cut out a bunch of stuff and it just makes it feel very off. I also wish we got some follow up on Jason's parents. Like, he loses everyone he cares about, and we escape from them, but then we never see them again. And it just feels like a wasted opportunity. So, I still had enough fun for what this movie is. There's some cool practical effects, there's some funny moments, and it can be effective. But you also watch this movie and it's very frustrating because You just think of all the ways it could be better, and I wish it escalated better. I wish the climax was better. I wish the movie had better editing. I wish the movie was better, and it's still a decent time, but still rather disappointing considering the potential. So I'll give The Stuff a 6 out of 10. This is a movie I would love to see get a remake. But The Stuff, have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.